Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about a coin that sparked a lot of curiosity, the 1984 Elizabeth II 1 penny. I've seen comments and posts claiming this coin is worth millions of dollars, so let's break this down. We'll explore its history, its real-world value, and separate fact from fiction when it comes to the insane prices people are talking about. Let's start with the basics. This is a 1 penny coin, minted in 1984, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. It's made of bronze, part of the decimal coinage introduced in the UK in 1971. The coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Arnold Machin, and on the reverse, you have the crown portcullis with chains, a symbol of the Houses of Parliament. In 1971, the United Kingdom moved to a decimalised currency system, meaning the old shillings, farthings, and sixpences were gradually phased out. The penny became one of the core coins in this new system. By 1984, this coin was already familiar in circulation, and millions of 1 penny coins were minted that year. So, what makes the 1984 1 penny coin interesting? As a collectible, there's really nothing too special about this coin, at least from a numismatic standpoint. 1984 wasn't a year for any significant minting errors, no rare metals, and no commemorative designs were involved. In fact, hundreds of millions of these were produced, so, they're pretty common. But that hasn't stopped rumors from circulating online. There are claims, circulating on various forums and websites, that the 1984 1 penny coin can be worth up to $23 million. And it all sounds too good to be true. So, where did this rumor start, and is there any basis in reality? As with many modern-day myths, a lot of the buzz comes from misinformation. Some people list everyday coins, like this 1984 1 penny, on auction sites like eBay or other selling platforms, with outrageous price tags. But just because someone lists a coin for millions doesn't mean anyone will pay that amount, or that the coin is actually worth it. Come on, $23 million for a penny? You could literally buy a private island for that. These listings often play on the hope that collectors or people unaware of the coin's true value might fall for it. Now, let's look at the real value of the 1984 1 penny coin. If you've got one of these pennies, it's probably worth, well, about a penny. Most of these coins sell for a few cents or pennies, depending on the condition. Even in mint condition, that is, if it has never been in circulation, it might fetch $1 or $2 at most. Rarely do you see them selling for more than that. Yes, if you have a 1984 1 penny coin in your pocket or collection, you're not sitting on a fortune, unfortunately. However, there's always a demand for coins in excellent condition or for people building sets from specific years, so it could be a nice addition for a casual collector. So, what makes a coin worth big money? Usually, it's one of a few factors: rarity, condition, historical significance, or unique errors during the minting process. Some rare coins, like those with a double strike, a missing feature, or coins made from precious metals, can fetch thousands or even millions at auction. But the 1984 penny doesn't have these traits. It's not made from any rare material, nor does it have any documented minting errors. Some coins are worth millions, but those are rare and historically significant coins, like the 1933 Double Eagle, a gold coin with a fascinating backstory, or coins from ancient civilizations that are one of a kind. The 1984 penny just doesn't fall into that category. So, in conclusion, while the 1984 Elizabeth II 1 penny coin is an interesting piece of history from the UK's decimal currency era, it's not a rare coin. If you see someone claiming it's worth millions, take it with a grain of salt. The truth is, unless you're holding on to some kind of rare variant we've never heard about, your 1984 penny is worth, well, 1 penny. But hey, coins aren't just about value, they tell a story. This penny was part of millions of people's daily lives in the 1980s and still circulates today. It's a tangible piece of history you can hold in your hand. Now, if you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting and you'd like to learn more about other potentially valuable coins, rare finds, or just some fascinating coin stories, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting. Next, 2009 1 penny Elizabeth, we're diving into something fascinating, one simple penny that might just be worth millions. Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the 2009 1 penny Elizabeth II coin from the United Kingdom. Could it really have a face value of $34 million, or is this just a numismatic dream? Let's explore its history, value, and whether you might be holding on to a fortune without even knowing it. Stick around, because you won't want to miss this. It might look like any other small copper coin, but this humble penny has a lot more going on than meets the eye. So let's start with the basics, its history. The 1 penny coin, like all UK currency, features Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse side, known as the heads side. The penny has a long history in the UK, but in 2009, some things changed, making that year's coin quite special. The 1 penny has been around since 1971, when the UK decimalised its currency. This was a big deal, switching from the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to the modern decimal currency we know today. And since then, the 1 penny coin has featured various designs, but Queen Elizabeth's portrait has remained the most iconic feature. But in 2009, the Royal Mint released a new series of coins, including the 1 penny, as part of a rebranding of UK coinage. The reverse side now featured part of the Royal Shield of Arms, which was spread across different denominations. Collect all the coins, and you'd have the full shield. Pretty cool, right? This change made the 2009 penny stand out, especially since it marked a new era in British coinage design. Now, let's get to the real question. Can this tiny penny be worth $34 million? Well, I hate to break it to you, but not all pennies are created equal, even from 2009. Yes, some rare coins, especially misprints, minting errors, or coins with low circulation, can be worth thousands or even millions at auction. But the typical 1 penny coin from 2009? It's usually only worth its face value, which is, well, 1 penny. I know, it's a bit of a bummer. However, there are a few special versions of the 2009 1 penny that be worth more. Let's break it down. So, what could make this penny worth more than just a penny? Well, there are a few factors that could send its value soaring. Coins that were accidentally misprinted during production, like double strikes or off-center designs, can be rare and valuable. Collectors love these mistakes because they're unique. If fewer of a certain penny were produced in a specific year or from a specific mint, that can increase its rarity. If your penny is in pristine, uncirculated condition, it can be worth more than a worn-down coin from your pocket change. Some coins are released as commemorative editions or proof sets, which are made with special finishes or metals. These can sometimes fetch a higher price on the collector's market. For instance, some 2009 pennies were minted as part of proof sets, made specifically for collectors. These coins are typically struck with extra care, giving them a sharp, shiny finish, and they can be worth more than a standard penny. Now, you might be wondering, where does the $34 million figure come from? It's possible you've heard rumors or seen clickbait articles online claiming that certain coins are worth astronomical amounts. These stories can be based on rare auction results or specific, one-of-a-kind coins with extreme historical significance. But in reality, most everyday pennies, even from 2009, are only worth their face value unless they meet one of those rare criteria we just talked about. There's no widespread version of the 2009 penny that is worth millions, at least not yet. So, how can you check if you're sitting on a valuable coin? First, you'll want to inspect your penny closely. Look for any oddities in the design, like misprints or off-center strikes. If your coin looks particularly shiny and untouched, it might be uncirculated, which can also increase its value. You can also check if your penny is from a proof set. These sets are often sold by the Royal Mint in special packaging, and the coins inside are treated differently during production, which makes them more valuable to collectors. So, in summary, while the average 2009 one-penny coin isn't worth $34 million, there's still a chance you could have something special if you find a rare error or an uncirculated version. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know when a simple penny might turn out to be a hidden gem. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on coin collecting, hidden treasures, and all things numismatic. Who knows? Maybe the next time you check your change, you'll strike it rich. Have a penny you think might be valuable? Leave a comment below and let us know what you found. Or if you're curious about other coins and collectibles, check out our other videos on rare coin finds and market values. Next 2001 one penny, we're diving into an extraordinary story about a seemingly ordinary coin, the 2001 one penny coin from the United Kingdom, featuring Queen Elizabeth II. Could this coin really be worth a staggering $23 million? What makes it so special? Stick around as we break down the history, rarity, and the facts behind this penny that could be worth more than you ever imagined. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2001 one-penny coin is part of the standard circulation of British currency, with Queen Elizabeth II proudly displayed on the obverse side. The coin has the familiar reverse design of a crowned portcullis, an emblem of British parliamentary authority. For most collectors and even everyday people, this penny might seem like just another piece of pocket change. After all, millions of these coins were minted in 2001 as part of the United Kingdom's regular coinage. But recently, rumors have circulated that some of these coins could be worth up to $23 million. Is there truth to these claims? Let's take a step back and explore the history of this coin. The one-penny coin, commonly referred to as the 1p, has been a part of British currency since 1971 when the UK decimalised its coinage system. Over the years, the design has remained largely the same, with minor updates to the effigy of Queen Elizabeth as she aged. The 2001 penny is part of what's known as the fourth portrait of the Queen, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This version of the Queen's image had been used since 1998, and it's characterized by a more mature and realistic depiction of her. By 2001, this was a well-established design, but despite its common use, there are certain factors that can make specific coins valuable beyond their face value. These factors include rarity, minting errors, and demand from collectors. So, could the 2001 penny be one of these cases? So, why all the buzz about the 2001 one penny being worth millions? It turns out this rumor has spread online, particularly among certain coin collecting forums and social media posts. The claim is that one or more 2001 pennies have sold for astronomical amounts, up to $23 million, due to rare errors or misprints. However, upon investigating further, there is. In fact, experts believe that this rumor is a misunderstanding or exaggeration. While coin errors can make a coin valuable, there's no known significant minting error in the 2001 penny that would justify such a high price. Now, let's talk about what does make a coin valuable. There are several key factors that can cause the value of a coin to skyrocket. If only a few coins were minted due to an error or special edition, this can increase their value significantly. However, the 2001 penny had millions of copies minted, making it extremely common. Coins in mint condition or uncirculated coins that have no wear and tear can be worth more. Coins that have been in circulation usually don't hold much value unless they have significant rarity. Some coins are worth more due to mistakes made during the minting process. These could be double strikes, misprints, or off-center designs. However, as of now, no major minting errors for the 2001 penny have been documented, while there are reports of certain British coins, such as rare 2p coins, fetching high prices due to errors. This doesn't apply to the standard 2001 penny. Most of these coins are worth exactly their face value, which is 1 penny, or about 1.3 US cents. Now, that doesn't mean you should give up hope entirely. While the average 2001 penny is not worth millions, there are still some rare instances where pennies can fetch a premium. For example, if you find a 2001 penny that has a visible minting error, it could be worth more than face value. And of course, keeping coins in pristine condition can always add a little extra value for collectors. So, if you're curious about your coins, it's always worth checking them for any oddities or getting them appraised by a professional numismatist. So where did this myth about a $23 million penny come from? It's likely a mix of exaggeration and misunderstanding. While some coins from different countries have sold for millions, like rare American coins, there's no solid evidence that any 2001 1-penny coin from the UK has ever been valued anywhere close to that amount. In reality, if you have a 2001 penny, it's most likely worth its face value. That's right, just 1 penny. Even in pristine condition, it's unlikely to be worth more than a couple of dollars at best. Even though the 2001 penny isn't a multimillion-dollar treasure, coin collecting remains a fascinating and rewarding hobby. There are plenty of rare coins out there that are worth a fortune, from limited edition commemorative coins to those with unique historical significance. Whether you're hunting for ancient Roman coins or rare minting errors, there's always something new to discover in the world of numismatics. So, should you hold on to your 2001 penny in hopes that it will one day be worth millions? While it's unlikely that this particular coin will ever reach a $23 million price tag, it's still a fun piece of history to keep in your collection. And who knows, maybe one day, a new discovery will be made that could change everything. But for now, don't be fooled by the rumors. If you come across a 2001 penny, consider it a small but fascinating part of British numismatic history. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future coin hunting adventures. Drop a comment below if you've ever come across a rare coin or want to share your thoughts on the 2001 penny story. See you in the next video. Next, 1996 1 penny, we're talking about something that might seem like pocket change at first glance, a humble 1996 1 penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II from the United Kingdom. But what if I told you that this tiny coin might have a hidden value worth millions of dollars? Sounds crazy, right? Stick around to find out how this coin could potentially fetch a whopping $35 million. Before we get into the jaw-dropping value of this penny, let's first dive into its history. The British 1 penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II is a long-standing part of UK currency. In 1996, this penny was part of the decimal system introduced in 1971, when the British government switched from the old system of pounds, shillings, and pence to a decimal currency system. The coin itself is made of bronze and measures 20.3 millimeters in diameter. On one side, you have Queen Elizabeth II's effigy, designed by Raphael Maklauf, a British sculptor. This design was used on British coins between 1985 and 1997. The reverse side features the crown portcullis, a symbol used by Parliament, with the words 1 penny written underneath. This design is pretty standard across UK pennies, and there were no major changes made to the 1996 version. In fact, millions of these coins were minted in that year. So, why is it suddenly being whispered about in coin collecting circles as being worth millions? Now, here's where things get interesting. Most of these coins are in circulation and might even be rattling around in your pocket or lying at the bottom of a jar in your home. But not every 1996 penny is created equal. In recent years, coin collectors and numismatists, those are the experts who study coins, have been buzzing about the possibility of a rare misprint or error coin from this year. Error coins are a big deal in the world of coin collecting. When a coin is minted with a mistake, like an off-center strike, wrong metal, or even a rare die error, its value skyrockets. Some error coins have sold for thousands, even millions of dollars at auction. So, why $35 million, you ask? Well, rumors have been swirling about a one-of-a-kind 1996 one-penny coin that was minted using a wrong planchet, a blank that is meant for a higher denomination or a completely different coin. If such a coin exists, its rarity could drive its value to astronomical levels. Let's talk about what makes a coin valuable. First and foremost, rarity is the key factor. The fewer there are, the more valuable a coin becomes. Add to that the allure of an error, something that shouldn't have happened during production, and you've got yourself a collector's dream. Over the years, collectors have stumbled upon various minting errors that have turned simple pennies into prized possessions. For example, the 1943 Lincoln penny was accidentally struck on bronze planchets instead of zinc-coated steel due to a wartime metal shortage. These pennies have fetched hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction. So, is the 1996 one-penny coin the next big discovery? The truth is, we don't know for sure, but the possibility of a rare error has people checking their coin collections and scouring eBay listings. The one thing we do know is that if such a coin exists, it could fetch an extraordinary price. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the $35 million figure. Where did this number come from, and is it even realistic? The $35 million story started circulating after a collector supposedly found a one-penny coin from 1996 that had a unique error, making it potentially one of the rarest coins ever. While the exact details of this coin haven't been made public, speculation has driven the potential value up to incredible heights. But is this hype justified? Well, it depends on a few factors. First, the coin would need to be authenticated by a reputable numismatic body, such as the Royal Mint or an independent coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. The rarity and condition of the coin would play a major role in determining its true value. Even without the $35 million price tag, the 1996 one-penny coin is becoming a subject of fascination among collectors, with some paying premiums for well-preserved examples. What should you do if you've got a 1996 one-penny coin sitting around? The first thing is to carefully inspect it. Look for any signs of errors, such as off-center strikes, doubling of the design, or unusual coloration. If you think you've got something special, the next step is to have the coin evaluated by a professional. It's also a good idea to get the coin graded. A high-grade coin in mint condition will always command a higher value than one that's been circulating for years. But even if your penny doesn't have any rare errors, it could still be worth more than face value to collectors who are looking for specific years to complete their collections. However, it's important to manage expectations. While the idea of a $35 million penny is exciting, it's still largely speculative. That said, if you happen to stumble upon a rare error, who knows? You might just have a small fortune in your hands. At the end of the day, the 1996 one-penny coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II might not seem like much at first glance. But as we've seen, there's always the possibility that something small and unassuming can have immense value, especially when it comes to coins. Whether or not the $35 million penny exists, the excitement around this coin is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unlikely places. Thank you for watching Coin Collectors Unveiled. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos where we explore more rare and fascinating coins from around the world. And who knows, maybe next time we'll be discussing a coin in your collection.